Hey, what's up, gamers, and welcome to the next exciting episode of Going Medieval New Beginnings. Spring has sprung. It is here. We are excited. We made it through yet another winter. Those of you that have been watching since the beginning, you know that this was a lone wolf playthrough. So we started with just one guy, Mr. Bear Maximus, if you will. Just him, a dog that we've unfortunately lost since. And we started in the middle of winter, so we are already had the odds against us having to make it through winter immediately. We survived, we thrived, and well, we just made it through yet another winter. Big takeaway from last episode, we got the basement cellar, the deep cellar, complete. So now the next thing we're doing is I am slowly, as the crops start to wean off, we're moving all of it up here to these front areas. But we realize that there's tons of gravel and stuff up here we're going to have to dig up and replace with dirt, which we've got plenty of dirt. I'm not worried about that. There's a little bit of clay here that we can go ahead and get as well. Eventually we'll have more than enough dirt because we'll dig the moat around the outside. But for this episode, the big thing I want to do is complete the flooring here. I want to put in the staircase and then seal off the top wall and flooring so then we can actually turn this into a proper hall. And we can have tables and chairs and all kinds of stuff. And then the second floor up above, I think I'm going to do staircase access from the sides over here. We'll separate it down the middle. I'll put a wall down the middle. And access to this half will be from this side. Access to this half, will be from this side, and we'll put the two chapels up there. I think that's just going to be our best bet. And then down here can be our hall with our game tables. It'll be fun. And then we'll have our chapels. And then it's all nice, one central location. Everyone's needs being met, right? They can get food, they can get religion, they can get leisure. All right here. And then once that is complete, we'll start going through, building the workshops. We'll dig out the basements. Then we'll dig out the tunnel that will connect the basement down to the cellar. That way if they need to go grab something, they can just do it there without having to come topside. So we'll connect the basements down to the deep cellar. We'll get the workshops built up. And then the second floor of each workshop is going to be the living quarters of the person that runs that workshop. So it's all going to be nice and well contained. Right, we'll probably have like maybe 4 here, 4 here. Once we get terraforming, we can replace all this gravel with dirt. We'll have all the farming up here in the front. Honestly, probably mixed in throughout, kind of like what we've been doing here, where we just have beets and bushes, berry bushes, all kind of up against the tavern. We'll have it all wrap around. Then we'll have the big castle back here, where we'll have the prisoners. You know, we'll do all kinds of stuff. I'll probably put the merchant stall in there, so that'll be like where they come to meet. It'll be nice. It'll be very nice. I'm excited. Part of the big castle, too, will also be like a library area. That's a big one that I personally like to do. I like to have a little library area where you have all your research tables, and you just have rows and rows and rows of bookcases. I'm pretty sure you get a buff on that also. Alright, anyway. We've got tons of iron ore. Tons and tons and tons. To make tons of iron ingots. There's one thing these villagers are efficient at. It is making iron ingots. You'd swear they were dwarves in a past life. Ooh, I want to swoop in right there and get a nice little screenshot of Mary. Right there. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Actually. Is that... Nope. Maybe in... Oh, I'll have to get her on the next one then. No. Here. Ah, somebody... Oh, Nicholas is going to do it. Alright, we'll get a picture of Nicholas. I want to get them on a good... I want to try and get them both hammering away. Oh, there we go. Alright, these guys are... These are the dudes, you know? Ooh, that's a good one. Tap it over just a smidge. Tap it up. Maybe back a little bit. Tap it up. Nope. Come on. Ah! It dropped. Oh, man. That's funny. There, let's just do that. Okay, there we go. Right, good screenshot of them dropping down. Building us out. Oh, we're so close. Okay, staircases up top are going to be wood. I think. Maybe? Or should we... I mean, we've done limestone up to this point. Do we? I don't know if we'll have enough, but it's whatever. It shall be fine. Just do that. Open another one over here. I like the symmetry. Alright, we'll put one there. We'll put one there. Alright, cool. Awesome. They'll get that all built up. And then we'll start... I think we'll do wood up top. Wood, or should we do limestone? Because I like the look of having the limestone bottom with the wood top for the second floor. We might do... I'm definitely going to do that with all of the houses and the workshops. Should we do that for the tavern as well, though? Still thinking on that one. It might be good to do maybe kind of like as a temporary... Definitely going to do the wood roofing. That's for sure. I know it's a bit of a fire hazard. And I'm doing it on these little end caps here. That is purely for decorative purposes. There's no other purpose there. Give it the block. And... I mean... I like doing the little chip look. So this one and this one will need to be flipped. Yeah, do a little chip look. That'll be cool. You know what? Because this is the temple, I think the second floor should be limestone. Now that I'm really thinking about it, second floor should be limestone. Definitely going to do wood floor, though. Yeah, that looks really cool. The wood shingles. The limestone shingles, I know they're stronger, but it just has like a look to it. Like it makes it so sterile, so stone. Anyway. Let's go ahead and line these out. There we go. And I'm curious, will it let me connect this all the way? No, it will not. Okay. Dang. So what would be a better alternative then? I mean, we could put a hallway, but I feel like that would just be a waste of space. Like if we did walls along the beams and had a little 3x hallway, between the two chapels, but then it's like, what would you use that for? I don't know, unless we had these as hallways and we brought the chapels kind of up and over like this along these beams. But then if we're going to do all that kind of extra, we might as well have just done this in wood. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go with the wood. Oh, no. I want a single layer. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll just do the wood. We'll section it off. So, here, we'll do wood. This will look cool, I promise. I mean, it's kind of what we're doing anyway, so... Here we go. Ooh, friendly visitor, huh? A bard. See, it's because of those kinds of visitors why we need to get this hall finished. Still trying to figure out how I want to divide it, though. Yeah, doing the wood up like that, I think it's gonna look really cool. Well, and I'll change the direction and the look and every, like it'll really look like the way it's supposed to look, you know? Well, one way I could divide it is having a short side and then block up like that. So each one is like a mirror, but it's... I mean, it could make for interesting... could make things interesting. That's for sure. I mean, the other option... I mean, we've already built these three. So we bring the wall here. These three we can just deconstruct. Bring the wall here and then just make this like an outdoor space in between. That's always an option. Ooh, yeah, and then have it be a gangway that connects to the castle. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I think we just figured it out. Alright, so these three need to be deconstructed. Hex to the yes. We just figured it out. Oh yeah, this is going to be so cool. So cool. And then I can still do elongated roofs that match the same direction without them being like overly wide. So that was the other thing I was worried about, is having these, you know, big old wide roofs. That means that this upper pathing, though, that connects all of this, needs to be limestone. Yeah, it's going to have to be limestone blocking because it's an exterior. There we go. And actually, pause. These ones, because it's an entryway, can be merlons. I think that would be really cool. I'll throw that up in right here. Keep that castle vibe. Ooh, yeah. Because then it kind of is like a little mini defensive point. And then this one will connect, so we'll put like a set of pillars or something with archways, and this will be a bridge that will connect to the castle. Oh yeah, we're gonna get real intricate. We got plenty of wood anyway, I think. Oh, ooh, we're getting dangerously close though. Alright, let's start a chopping. It's chopping season, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, look at that. We got good little bits here, good little bits here, good little bits there. A little bit of coal. Yeah, we went and cleared all this out already. That was intense. Nope, that's all weird. Okay. They're still mining all that out. That's good. We got this ginormous roof action. That little guy going. So research can keep continuing on. Alright, we're going to grab all the corners. While we're waiting for them to build everything up, let's just do some aesthetics. Grab all of these, these over here, and these right here, so they're all the same direction. And rotate them. And then now comes the weird part. Oh, there, we can just turn it, actually, so it's not so weird. But we gotta make sure we don't accidentally select something else. I've done that so many times. Accidentally snuck in a floor or a window, a door, sometimes a person, right? And then you go to click down here to switch it, and then it doesn't work, and then you're like, well, what the heck? And then you realize over here where it says, you know, wood wall, there's one that says, like, bear or dog. And you're like, dang it. There's that. And then we'll throw down some wood floor up here as well for these rooms. And there we go. We've got 2 chapels. Fully loaded. Actually, we need to put door access to these chapels from over here as well. Does anyone do a set of double doors right here, maybe? That'd be kind of fancy. Or do we want to put just like a single down here? All that walk space. Yeah, let's do here. Autosave. Let's do the ends. So it's more like a in and out. There. We'll put just basic little doors. Want it to swing the other way. So, yep, there we go. There we go. Alright, there. And then we can put little worship things on the sides right here, and then put the big main one right up against that wall. So I'm pretty sure it's a 4x. And these are like little 3x's. It'll be perfect. We'll put some rugs in the middle, throw some candles around. Yeah, we'll have some awesome little worship spaces. These guys are going to be living the dream with their little temple and whatnot. And they'll have the connecting to the castle, which then that'll be a library. That second floor, I think, will be the library. We'll have the bottom floor be the, like maybe the prisoner area. The dungeon, if you will. Well, it really wouldn't be a dungeon because it's not in a basement. I don't know. How does that work? Anyway. Carrots are almost there. I think. Maybe. Alright, so getting that up and going. Once we get that sealed, at least as far as the flooring, then we can start building the dining hall below. Put in some tables, put in some backgammon stuff, put in some chairs, right? Make it real fancy, real nice. Okay, this can go, as well as this, because we don't have any livestock. And all of this fencing can go. And these gates can go. Unfortunate, but they can go. Ooh, he's building a staircase up. That is awesome. Oh, little Willow's trying to peek its way in. That's cute. Oh, there he goes. Just boop, 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 boop. Getting all those materials. Love that bridge, though, man. Love it. So once this is done, one of the side projects we have to keep our minds focused on is we got to finish the towers, the archer towers here. And if need be too, later on, we have some nice little square points right here where we can add another tower if we need another kind of angle. But that's kind of set back a little bit. Or we can always do like a little wall piece out to a tower out here. Put some further out towers so they can get a better angle on this front door too. That always works. Do little bridgeways. Really connect out. That would work. That'd be awesome. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, they're just jamming on this second floor. So we've got the cellar. So all in all, this is a 4-story building, right? The bottommost floor is the cellar. Then that would be what, basement 2. So basement 1 is just a solid layer of like thermal insulated clay to make sure that that bottom cellar stays nice and cool. Then you've got the ground floor, which is our dining hall, our tavern of sorts, right? Our party area, great hall. And then you've got the second floor, which is our 2 chapels. And then it has a breezeway that's going to have a bridge that connects to the main castle over here. Second floor to second floor. Because the second floor of the castle is going to be our library / research study area. So a little bridging of, science and religion. So it's kind of cool. And then the first ground floor, if you will, of the castle over here is going to be like the prisoner area. And then some assorted, like, storage for arms and weapons. That's going to be awesome. And then we'll have all of the workshops on the ground floor along these walls here and here. Second floor on each one will be the living quarters of said workshop owner or workshop worker. Make them up nice little houses. And then as the population grows, we can always build up. We've got plenty of room to build up. We need to, we can add a 3rd floor to the main castle, and then we can crown a king and a queen, if you will, or we can turn it into just like a giant bunk area. But plenty to do. I am not worried at all. Little castle bit sticking there. We'll have this pathing coming out for a bridgeway. That's going to be awesome. Let's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that. Go ahead and just throw down some flooring, I guess. Well, wait. We did a 2x here. Do we want to do a 2x over there? Or do we want to leave it in this kind of setup? I think doing a 2x all the way around might be beneficial. Right? Because we do a 2x like that. We leave a 2 here. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would make the inside a 4. We do a 4x5. Or do we just do the 2x... No, we're going to do it up here. Yeah. So let's get rid of this row. I want 5x5s for the houses and workshops. So we'll do 1x on the back and sides. We'll leave the front, because a lot of the agriculture and stuff is going to be out over here. So we'll leave the 1x. There, just giving them some ground to go ahead and start marking, start building out. Give them something to do. Villagers need something to do. We'll give them something to do. Plenty of stuff to be built. Plenty of resources to be gathered. We are definitely not slowing down on iron ingots. What are we up to now? 1620. Jeez Louise. That is intense. Wow. Wow, that is something, all right. They're gathering up all the wood. Baron Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas. Gotta get all that wood. We can start building this out more. We have so many constructions going, though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Deer carcasses. Get him, get him, get him. Who's that? Mary. Come and grab it. Who's this? Whatever you're doing is not as important as coming and getting some fresh meat. Come and get it. Thank you. Yes, we need that meat. Alright, this is fermenting. Oh, this needs to go down into the sub-basement. So here, come on down with me. So there is our solid layer of clay right there. That is gorgeous. And then here we are, into the deep, deep basement. Alright, so let's relocate fermenting down here. That'll work out real nice. And we just got to make sure that when that does get moved down, we come back and we reassign the jobs. Alright, nice. They got the carcasses. Yeah, that was like free deer meat just chilling. Like, heck yes, we're going to grab all that. Let's see if there's anything here. What's this? Oh, just a dirt pile. Okay, I think I will take Bear here for a moment. Once he's done. We need to get a little micromanage going to get some more limestone. So let me check. What is this? Limestone. Perfect. Bear. Come dig out this bit of limestone. When you start making more bricks. And there we go again. Let's micromanage him. Just a little bit, just to get some more limestone. Oh, he needs to eat. Oh, here, bro, eat. Consume the bread. No, where are you going? Consume the bread. Where is he? We'll reset him. Consume the bread. Why, what is wrong with this bread? Reserved by a wild polecat? Oh, heck no. Not cool. Alright, he's down there eating. As soon as he's done, we'll bring him back up. Get him up here fast. Go jack up whatever polecat thinks it can get at our bread. No, sir. No, no, no. There you go. Get that bread out of there. At least just get it in the door, and then I'll drop it again. Let somebody else. Actually, you know what? Where's Nicholas? Nicholas, where are you? Alright, he's up there doing that. Alright. Bear needs to come and get back. Now that we had that crazy detour for some reason. Had that crazy detour with the bread and a polecat. Like, what? Alright, what is this? Silver. Limestone. Perfect. A little stop and go action here. Make sure he stays focused. Alright, what is this? Gold. Limestone. Boom. Nope. Keep going, buddy. I know, it's bedtime. Hey, we had a resource drop. Okay. Now, pick all that up. Yep, take it. And then prioritize production. He's gonna go grab some more. And then we should be good to go. As far as any of the flooring and such. Alright, cool. Cool. Ooh, one thing we can do for funsies. Let's put up some banners. Alright, we do not have to do this at all. We got plenty of linen. No, linen is nil. Alright, so deer hide it is. We'll deer hide. We'll put one there, and then one there. Come around on this side, put one there, and one there. Alright, get a little decoration going. Start marking our territory. I was going to try and put some out here, but it wigged out, wouldn't let me. Another beautiful day of spring. We're going to keep banging out. Perfect. We're going to need to start thinking ahead as far as more wood. Do we have... Is there like a big foresty area? Got a little bit going on here. Oh, okay. Here's a nice... Okay, yeah, we have this whole southern part of the map. This all goes up into some weird hills. Okay, so this will be a little bit of a hoof, but Lots of treeage out here. You know what? Going this way will probably be a little bit quicker. So here, let's just hack all that out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I want to figure out the curve here. So if I keep it going like this, I guess, right? And then one... But I feel like for the diagonal, you need to add another one. To keep the kind of thickness. And you still have the 2x right here. Okay, that works, actually. And then you go 2, 3, like that. Yeah. Boom, 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, and then that one. Does it need to go 1 more here? Nah, it shouldn't, right? We could, though, on these little corner bits, we could add, like, torches or braziers or something. That would be kind of cool. Alright, let's do the diagonal here. That works, right? So we got the 1, 2, 3, and the 4. So here, like this. There. I know it's kind of like weird piecemeal, whatever, but because we got to get rid of that field. Hey, Bear turns 26 today. Happy birthday, Bear. Actually, this, we can go ahead and shrink it down. And we can go ahead and start building this out. Double check. Alright, bottom corner there. Bottom corner. Bottom corner. Bottom corner. Okay, perfect. This will be all nice and rounded out. And then all the space in between, we'll plant more crops. Or probably berry bushes. Because we'll just crank out tons and tons of wine. Oh, they got the banners up. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks so cool. Pick the different styles. Go war-torn. Oh, you can go sideways. Nope, I like the good long one. Heck yes. That looks so cool. Ooh, got a good bit of grass coming in here so we can get the hay. Alright, the beet field is done. How many more beets do we have now? 2 beet seed plus all this out here. We'll get this gathered up. We'll get a final count. We can plant some more crops. I feel like we might need to go 1 more on the diagonals. They still feel a little thin. Yeah. Probably one more. Alright, here, let's grab research 2. Oh, I was like, why are there animals in there? It's because we have guests. So Miss Mary. Merchant guard. Who's the merchant? Oh, there she is. Durr. Come and do some bartering. Alright, what do we got? Apple saplings. I think we need 2. We'll take 2. Fine wine. I got a donkey. Tame 0%. Dang. Ooh, yeah, let's take all of that barley. Start doing some barley fields. More beet seed. Heck yeah. Ooh, cabbage seed, carrot seed. Always got to grab all those goodies. Chicken. Okay, 2 female chickens, so we can start getting egg. My only thing is that chickens die so easily. And we don't really have an area for them. Huh. I want them, though. You know what? Worst case scenario, I know this sucks to say, but they die and, you know, we get a little extra chicken meat. Ooh, Greek fire. Got lots of gold. We got a flimsy headband we can kick over. Ooh, ice blocks. Take all of those. Kick over the dog leather, because that's depressing. Ooh, limestone brick. Might as well kick over all the linen. We'll have more. We're going to have tons of flax fields going. Silver ingots, stew, stick traps, sticks, sturdy summer clothes. We'll go ahead and kick that over. Tallow, willow saplings, winter clothes. Kick over the flimsies. I like to hold on to the sturdies. Wood and wooden traps. Okay. Well, let's go back through and see if there's anything else I want. The limestone brick would be nice, but we can always make some. Take us a little bit longer time, but we can always make it. We're gonna get a ton of seed off of this. Alright, what can we trade? We can trade iron ingots. It's kind of our thing, honestly. Just gotta keep an eye on the weight. As you can see, it racks up the money real quick. That would be a good thing to have. Greek fire. I still got to figure out how that all works. So I don't want to buy it. Some of you are probably screaming at me right now. You're like, buy it, I'll get it. I want to be able to make it all the way from scratch, figure out how it works, you know, do it all on our own. At least a couple times. Then later on, sure, by all means, I will. If I find it necessary, then yeah, I'll buy it up. We'll get a little bit of gold coin to kind of balance it out here. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, all those goodies. Okay, so the chickens, we now need a pin for them. We need to get that stat. Before we do anything else, we need a chicken pen. I mean, we have like a blacksmith smelt thing going on over here. It only would make sense we put like a farm over here. But we have all our crops up front. We are going to be digging a lot of this out and putting in dirt. I don't know, I guess just up here for now. Here, let's move the backgammon table. Move it into here. So relocate that. Well, shoot, where do I want to relocate it? Because it's a 3, it's not a... Dang. Could put them here. Because we're going to want a couple of them. Alright, this is like our hall. Put them there. Maybe put some shelves or decorations or something along this. Alright, here, let's put in a couple more. Gotta make it symmetrical. There, go ahead and get that moving. Sewing table is currently not in the way. But we need to get a pen marker in here. We need to get a trough in here. And then we need to put up a fence. Alright, Bear's gonna go get that out of the way. Perfect. We'll put down a wicker gate. I want Bear prioritizing this. Yeah, get this pen marker done. Yeah, it's gonna set the whole thing. But then they'll stay bound to this area. Oh, where are you at, Bear? Getting resources? Where do you have to go for him? Like, jeez. Put a little chicken pen over there for now, I guess. There you go. Put some feed. Get the chickies all handled. That is silver. We have a lot of silver. Sellers are becoming annoyed. What's up? Deprived of entertainment. Well, we've got new benches going in, so you guys can cool it on that. Put in some big tables. Put one here. I mean, we want to make sure we have plenty of room. Or if we did a smaller one in the middle. I'm gonna pause. So we put that there. Do we have... Oh, this one's not... It's not the right... Really? It's like one off? Oh, man. It'd be the same if we did it this way. The other option would be to go like that. So if we did these and we just did them... Just did that. There we go. Kind of a big main area. But then we'll have some wood tables. Alright, they're leaving. Good, get out of there. They're super annoying anyway. Alright, and we have chairs. I mean, we can do some really fancy iron chairs. So aesthetic is 10, 8, 9. We can do some really fancy iron chairs. Alright, they've left. Everyone's asleep. Perfect. If we did the iron chairs, I'd go 1, 2... You basically just want to cover everything as much as possible. And I'm pretty sure mediums and larges are the only ones that get decorated when you do, so chair gives you 10. What does a wood stool give you? 5. Go ahead and start here. Okay, so these we know we have room for. I'm not going to build them yet. We're just going to build the one main table with the 10 seats. Then as we grow, we can put in the medium tables, we can put in more chairs, and we know we'll have plenty of room. But I don't want to get too far ahead. You know? Don't want to create any extra work. Alright, so now let's look at seeds. What do we have a crap ton of? Flax. And we need to start cranking out flax. So, I'm going to grab flax and do a whole line of it there. And then same thing over here. We're just going to do a whole line of flax. I'm going to move the torches. Yeah. So, priority on these very high. Move them to there. Grab this one. Priority to very high, and relocate it to here. Now, hopefully, because these are on a... Okay, so temperature is not good because it's obviously spring. But we don't have a floor issue because they're just going directly... Okay. So, not bad. The big thing we still need, though, is hauling animals. There's an egg! Hey! We got an egg. Look at that. That's awesome. And the chickens are in their little pen. Alright, gonna relocate that over here. Just because it is a little weird to have a clothing station where we're using leathers and whatnot in the chicken pen. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's a little weird. Oh, you know what? That'll give me a spot now where I can build a little chicken coop. Alright, so this will need to be deconstructed. That will need to be constructed. We'll do that just for the look. And I mean, roofing. No, dang it. I don't want to do that. I think then the only way to put like a cover really would just to be do flooring. I'm not really a fan of the flooring. But just like wood planks. I guess. Just to make a little chicken coop. interesting, but okay. Ooh, okay, we need roofs across here, too. So that we can start moving stuff in. Alright, so we just grab this, drag it across. Alright, we'll do our little truncate that we love to do here. To get that front edge. Same thing here. And I have an idea for the back spot. Oop. Or sorry, for the middle spots. So then have all these middle bits pop up. Ooh, that kind of looks cool. Kind of like that. Have it pop up. We'll have to see what that looks like when it's finished. I want to get... So, before we sign off here, I want to get a really cool shot of... Oh, why is it... doesn't want to cooperate. Just trying to get a cool shot. Camera is like sucking right now. Trying to show all the additions and stuff that we've made. See, but then it chops the tree. That's a good one right there. Alright, cool. Anyway, now that we've got that, I think that as far as this episode, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to bring everything to a nice little close. So, I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and joining me on yet another epic adventure. As always, if you haven't already, hit that like button, drop me a comment, let me know how I'm doing, how I'm not doing. And if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe. Join the ever-growing community here at Bears and Beans. If you'd like to further stay in the know, you can head over to Instagram and follow me there. I follow All Gamers Back. And for some additional support for the channel, you can become a member on YouTube or head over to Patreon. Become a member there as well. You'll get all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff, unedited content, early episodes, shout-outs, the like. So check it out. Greatly appreciate all the support you guys do give already. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But like I always say, you're an amazing and wonderful community. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next one.